Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here, and welcome to episode 14 of Let's FIFA 13 and the second episode of today. So if you haven't watched episode 13, be sure to go back and check that out. But for this episode, I come up against this nice Serie A side, and I start the game off with Magidi doing a bit of nice skill moves here, getting past 1 to 2 defenders, but he managed to get a tackle in and win the ball. And then in the 30th minute, my keeper get caught in the middle of nowhere, and he managed to make it 1-0 with Gambarini. And I mentioned this in the last episode, the attacking trio of this squad is so good, getting so many chances. And here you see Wellington on the ball, doing a bit of skill moves, getting past the defender, finding Carlos Eduardo, and I make it 1-1. And I'm really enjoying this team, and I praised it a lot in the last episode as well. A bit of a weak finish there from Carlos Eduardo, but here you see the qualities of the squad. He is up at my box and I win the ball, and all of a sudden I'm on a counter attack, and you see a lot of player pushing forward, and he have a hard time defending, and he gets the ball there, but I get a bit lucky picking it up with Neymar, and he makes it 2-1 in the 82nd minute. And that's it. He pushed forward after getting behind, and I get a lot of chances because of the fast attackers. And you see me here getting a few chances here in the dying minutes of the game, but I do not manage to score. So the game ends 2-1, and I now have 10 points in Division 2, and I'm off to a great start, really. So I wanted to go into my next game, but I realized that I had to change squad, because I usually don't play more than 3 games with the same squad, because I feel like that's the point of time where I want to get their fitness up again. So I changed to the substitute squad, which in the last episode I guess I complained a little bit about the defense once my opponents got on the counter attack. But the attack is really good, and you see me here using the corner set piece, and I actually managed to get a goal here. But it's actually an own goal. It hits his defender's head, as you'll see. He hits it on Felipe Santana, kinda hit it, and it goes in. But he pushes back straight away, and he scores a beauty of a goal with a bender. And we have to watch that replay, because that's a really good goal. Just love that it hits the post right into the top corner. Look at this. He gets a lot of space, and then he hits it right into the top corner. A nice goal there. But straight from kickoff, I push back. I do a bit of skill moves. Santi Cazorla on the ball. He passes it back up after he getting past the defender, and he finds Ben Arfa. It gets in the end to Ribéry, and see you later there, and then he hits it into the bottom corner, and it's all of a sudden 2-1. But yeah, guys, I talked about this in the last episode. I'm not too keen on the formation, so I'm thinking of changing it to a 3-5-2. My only concern is that Ribéry gets a bit too far back on the pitch at the left mid position, because having Ribéry and Ben Arfa as well as right forward and left forward is really enjoyable. And I'm thinking a 4-3-2 might work out. So yeah, guys, let me know, should I go with a 5-3 or a 3-5-2 formation, or should I go with a 4-3-2-1, or should I go with an entire third formation? Let me know that in the comments, and I might go out and get a few more players just to get the perfect chemistry to the new formation I'll go with. And here you see in the dying minutes of the game, Ribéry is through, and he won't miss from that. He's clinical, and he wins the game for me there, 3-2, and I'm now on 13 points, and I still have 5 games remaining, so a really good run I have here in Division 2. Then I go into my third and last game of this episode, and I went back to the main squad, because as I said, I really enjoy playing with them. And I come up against another Serie A side, and I actually managed to get a penalty here, and that's not a penalty, not at all. This has to be the worst penalty decision so far in the series. Like, that's not a penalty, no way. But yeah, I get the penalty, and Ronaldinho, he steps up once again to the penalty spot, and as usual, he will hit it straight into the top corner, and I'm up 1-0. And a good start for me, despite not really deserving the penalty, I guess. And you're seeing a bit of skill moves from Neymar, but he managed to block off the elastico there. And here we see why Ronaldinho isn't a defender. He does not head to the ball, despite I tried to. And he gets the goal there. He managed to chest it down, and a nice finish there. And then here, nice skill moves from Neymar, but he does not manage to score there on the volley. And then he gets a corner in the second half. I do not manage to clear it properly, and he gets a shot off. It hits the post, and Klose follows up, and he makes it 2-1. and he's actually one of the players I'd like to get for like a legendary squad, but that might be for another, I guess, compilation. But you see me here, nice flick over my defender here, and Closer once again getting up and making it 3-1. Then after the kickoff, I decided let's try and push back, see if I can get back in this game, and nice chop there from Wellington, but I do not manage to put the ball in the back of the net. But I kept pushing on because I still felt I could get back in the game, and I just thought I could get that goal and get that draw of the game. But as I pushed forward, he also got his chances. I see here my defender getting a foot on it, but Giovinco picking the ball up and the clinical making it 4-1. But I kept pushing on, and now look at this from Ronaldinho, taking on 2, taking on 3 players, and leading the way back into the game and making it 2-4. And then in the 19th minute, Neymar on the ball, finding Wellington, and he makes it 3-4. And then the game froze, and that was just, I felt I still had time for one more chance and might be able to push for that 4-4 draw. But that was not to be, and I got a loss, and my opponent also got a loss. So that was a bit of a shame the game froze there, but I guess my opponent did deserve the win, as I got that penalty in the start of the game, which I didn't really deserve. So yeah, I get a loss here in Division 2, and you'll have to see how the journey will continue in Division 2 in the next episode. So yeah guys, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.